Hi guys, me Misha. Everything I say is not financial advice, my personal opinion. Let's look at the markets. Boom. Um, um, would you maybe arguably say that this is something like this? Arguably, and starting from here. Uh, ooh, that's fun. That's fun. Mm, yeah, something like this. It's a balance. It's a balance. What is exhaustion volume? I feel like new tariffs were announced uh, for China, so that has driven, that drove market even lower. So like, it's not fair to say that the tariff war was the reason why market went down. They went down because they had to go down. But I think it's fair to say that like in a panic, um, in a panic, markets stop being like, what the word I'm looking for? Not logical, but they're never logical, but they stop following their own like patterns because the psychology of market participants changes and group dynamics changes. So they can be driven by um, emotions. So this move yesterday might have been due to this additional tariffs during the tariff war. Liberation Day, that's what he's called it. I think that's funny. I think that's funny. Mm-hmm. Russian markets start being interesting. There is no level officially, but practically one could reasonably say that there is. Interesting. 0.5. Went lower. That might have been an accident. You're not gonna experiment. You're not gonna experiment. Not gonna experiment. We'll be waiting for our moment. Some might say that this is just an accident and this is the bar spring, but yeah, very similar. And this is actually better on Moscow exchange because it's transition extremum. So high though. Monthly is better on RTS. Daily, same deal. Look, they're like mirroring each other. They're identical. Not in the volume. Volume distribution is better on RTS. I feel like an RTS. Just incomplete break whatsoever. Wait, why? Oh, okay. Okay. Rosa. Technically, I need to put it in a break even. Yeah, look at this. Look at all this. Yeah. This sign of strength has no no spread, no body of the bar, so yeah, wouldn't be able to take it. Yeah. It's all here. And then broken went down. Pfizer just collapses. Pfizer just collapses. Oy, oy, oy. Um, Fuzzy. It's all the way around now. I don't know what kind of volume it should show us to revive. Yeah, that would have worked. That looks like an exhaustion. Yeah. It looks like an exhaustion now. Don't think anyone would ever want to take it like this. Look at Meta. Would have it worked? Interesting. Interesting. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'd say that's a real sign of strength. Because we know last volume of the yeah, I'd say it's here. It's because last hour of the day has always some technical volume. I wish I knew how to negate it, how to deduct the technical volume from. Probably it's doable if you take out the last minutes. Yeah, if you take out this volume and then see. But yeah, I think it looks like this to me. That would have worked. Doesn't it need a test? It needs a test. It needed a test. That was a test, but that was like too wide. Maybe something on 5 minutes. Yeah, no, nothing. Nothing. But nothing compares. Nothing compares. What if this was a level? Uh-huh. Because if this was a level, if this is true, what else is true? Oh, yeah, no. I don't know if this was true. Actually, I'm not sorry. Technically, it's gonna be good after test. Counter trend and all of that. No, it's not worth it. Forget it. Yeah. It's all counter trend. It's just. Nah. Oh, this was hot. What a fun. Back to square one. Take to R here and leave it alone. And leave it alone. I think this is more truthful. And after this volume, I mean, boom, boom. So, not necessarily, but the start of the day. I wouldn't trust it much. It's interesting. We don't even know where we are. Consequently, it's the test level. It's the test level. We don't even know where we are on Colgate. So this guy just continues. This guy just continues. This guy just continues. Boom. Look, that would have worked. Too high up above, but maybe in 5 minutes. Ooh. 5 minutes look nasty. One bar reversal. Test. It's last minutes of the hour. Yeah. Heh. Here was an entry. Scary, scary, scary. So technically it's good for an hour. Technically it was a manipulation. Believe me or not, this was a manipulation. 1, 2. 1, 2. Well, don't do it to yourself, Misha. You know what I mean? Yeah, and we need a closed manipulation signal anyways. On daily. You're not from here. Oh, you are. But not anymore. Yeah. Don't do it to yourself, Misha. Alrighty. Counter trend. So something like this. Yeah. Yep. Mm. This thing is going lower. This thing is going lower. This thing is going lower. Target is in a break. Down, down. It can. This volume is a little bit too much. Still alright. What was here? Was it a balance? Yeah, it was a balance. I think so. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, it was this expanding balance. Interesting. And now a break. Let's see. Oof. Uh-huh. Doesn't matter anymore. Counter trend. Wow, that's interesting. It's in this balance right now. It's in this balance right now. Yeah. Yeah, nothing here. Yeah, a break. Boom. Oops. And look at this volume. This volume is in our face, anyways. So technically changed direction, so but didn't give us no entry. No entry here. No entry here. Look at this. None of this looks good. Let's leave it open. Just for funsies. Just for funsies. Oh no. Hold on. Oh yeah. Gosh, this list is endless. This list is endless. That would have been hairy to take it like this. Would have worked, but after this volume, yeah. Not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. That's from IFG, the one that I dumped on time. Good job. TNA. That's at the level as we speak. It's at the level as we speak. Oh, and that's a break. Yeah, it's a break now. Wow, someone doesn't know they have alarm going off. Okay, thank you. Down, down, down. That's good. I mean, really? And look, this level would have worked. It doesn't matter now. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Yeah. I mean, technically, yes. You wouldn't even need a close manipulation signal. Oh, come on. I should just remove this stack from my list. No volume, but super technically. This volume. Whether you want to see coincidence of the levels of super technically, it's also coincidence of the levels, but regardless, whether you see this level of this, it does a 2-bar spring, test, retest, and that's an entry. In counter trend of counter trend, founded 1892. Interesting. You can say this was out of volume. So some might say that you want to see it like this. You want to use transition extreme just because of how big the range is. Oops. And there is no volume here whatsoever, so that's also valid thing. That's all I can say. Transition extremum. First of March. Yeah. Yeah. Walt Disney. Dun, 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 hey. It's like one Russian rapper song. Mr. Malloy, which means Mr. Shorty, Mr. Small. That was fun. Walt Disney. Disna. There is bigger volume in the middle of the wave. So technically, you already know what I'm gonna say. Technically, yes. Practically, I don't think so. I think it's gotten too close to wave level. So this is the bar level, and this is the wave level. So I think the price will want to go to the wave level. It's superior to the, we don't say superior, but yeah, this level is more important than this. So okay. This is also a test level to this volume. Volume distribution is not proper. Proper volume distribution, that's how it goes. No, it's not proper, it's either short or long. So this volume distribution is, I can say it's short, but doesn't look long either. Why this bar has bigger volume? T1 level or manipulation should have had a bigger volume. This is sexy, though. This is sexy. AF. Interesting. Yeah, I think volume distribution on daily is not good. Oh, look at this volume. And look where we are on annual, on yearly. We can easily go to 0.5 to bar level. Bar. I just heard they say bar. I hear my accent sometimes, not very often. You'll be surprised. You hear my accent way more often than I do myself. But right now I've heard bar. And now I've heard short. uh, accent is my pain point. Because it's, I wouldn't say my main distraction for acting, but it's like such a limiting factor for me as an actor. Um, it plays to my benefit sometimes, but the amount of roles out there where it plays to my benefit is like 1% to amount of roles where it plays against my benefit. If you can say, is it the proper English to say plays against my benefit? Is a disadvantage, what I was trying to say for me. Yeah, I'm not sure about, again, volume like this, and like, would you try to take a bar level? Maybe not. You know what I mean? Interesting. Unvolumed. Weird stock. Stay away. Yeah. Unvolumed spring. So let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I don't know what to do with this. Bearish, bearish, bearish. This guy looks like a climax. But again, it's like so close to the monthly level, so I think it would want to go here. Okay. Okay. That's something. That's something. They're all still bearish. Jets. Yeah. This just didn't hold. Oracle. Huh. So the market is like hysterical right now. It's in panic. So it's not. It's breaking normal patterns just because the group dynamics, the psychology of market is different right now from like regular behavior. So you should weigh that in. It's always a game of how much should you deviate, because if you play by the book, probably will never open a trade. But if you deviate from the book way too much, most likely we'll be losing the money. So you need to find your behavior. So you have a system that you keep up with, and Yeah, you see how big this volume is? But we saw that before. Like this volumes, yeah, I don't think it's critical, it's short. So yeah, my point was you have to figure out your behavior, because no system will give you like 100% precise algorithm of how you behave on the market. It's gonna be like too mechanic, too robotic. Whereas market is a lively matter. It changes, evolves, and morphs. Am I getting too philosophical? Yeah. Look at these volumes. All this volume and it didn't go anywhere. That would be also indicative. Look at this guy. And that's Moscow Exchange, by the way. Yeah, no. It's a Moscow Exchange. GM, take it to R, get away. I think the biggest lesson I've learned this time is take to R, get away. aka 80% of the trades I'm stuck in right now. Get you to R and get away. For now. For now. Look at these volumes. Until further notice. Get to R and get away. IBM. Comcast. I don't know what point is there to yeah. I'm not sure. It's broken all models, it doesn't go, it's far beyond 0.5. Just wants to go to monthly level. And it's in correction, that's why. Yeah. It's in correction. It's in correction. Technically, you already see it. I see it, everyone sees it. How's the situation? And it looks sexy on inferior time frame. Not super sexy, but yeah, this, yeah, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So like, yeah, technically after a test it's good to go, but I don't think so. So that was an entry. Oops, sorry. It's super technically unvolumed. Yeah, no. No, 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 no. Yeah. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to do with it. Maybe not. Yeah. It reversed. Why did I say it in such a tragic voice? It reversed. That's funny. Yeah. And volume, so let's not make this awkward. I don't know. Oh. ADM. This dollar thing crawls higher against Russian ruble. Dollar will always go higher against Russian ruble. Until the empire collapses. That's what, like, Russians are waiting for. It can take a long time. It might happen someday. I think even more so it will happen because all empires collapse. But my Russian friends, I'll tell you right now, it can take way longer than your lifespan. Meantime, ruble will continue, dollar will continue to grow against Russian ruble. And Russian ruble will continue to collapse. Because they're selling out all resources instead of using that for the country's benefit. You sell out your resources, that's what you get. That's what you get. This is on volume though, that's interesting. So there's more like meat here in March, in February, than in March. It's interesting. Yeah, no, I frankly don't know what I'm doing here. You can count as a new, especially it's unvolumed. Especially since it's unvolumed. Let's see it as a new transition extremum. But CVS is doing interesting moves. Okay, gosh, I can't believe I worked through all of that. What is this Hercules did? I've given Kanyushni. Hold on, just give me a sec. Yeah, don't think so. Let's see. Yeah, everything is at the level, so don't worry about it. Boom. Yeah, everything is at the levels. What you doing? I'm afraid to look for new stocks because I guess there's. You remember I was whining recently about how there is like not enough like stocks to work with. Now we have all stocks in the world to work with. Choose your favorite. Choose your favorite. Like, unbelievable. Oops, unbelievable. Yeah, everything is absolutely everywhere and all at once. Look, like everything is at the level. Like everything. Gosh. Yeah, it's in correction, that's why it doesn't go. And that can be a big long correction. I'll tell you that. Oh, was this Toronto? No, that's not it. Yeah, Toronto Dominion Bank. The last thing that holds. The last thing that holds. Baba. And then one more. Baba is there. Chinese markets gotta be under some real pressure right now. Like real pressure. Wait. Yeah, everything is at the levels, like literally everything. See? All shorts would have worked, of course, but now they're good. This one is good for long again. It's a balance. Ay. Yeah, everything was good for short. In the hindsight. Uh, mm, it's hard to trust this guy. I'll be honest with you. Just hard to trust it. Regardless of my trust in it, I think it's in a balance right now. It's nuts. You guys, I'm fooling around. I got enough. I should. Look at this guy. Trust test. Oof, that was sexy. AF. Counter trend now. We would need something on hourly. This is definitely is a hot time on the market. These leaf blowers, oh, they get the better of me. Yeah, like everything could have worked. Oh, sorry. Okay, now let's see the change. Where are we? Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, with this kind of volume, I don't think. I don't have any positive outlook for this stock. With that kind of volume. Boom. Now we are confirmed going down. Yeah. I don't think it's gonna hold. Look, like everything is in there. Everything is in there. It's just like too many stocks. This is BS. These volumes though. That worked well. The sign of strength level in 0.5. This guy worked well. And then boom. Again, this volume. That totally would have worked. Totally would have worked. Would have needed the test though, because it's such a strong approach. I probably would have left it alone, but technically Yeah. But such a strong approach, and then the gap. Yeah, I wouldn't have taken it, I think. Gosh, I'm tired. Like, everything is in there. Like, everything. 9609. It's actually spring. Unvolumed, unvolumed. Super technical is this. And yeah, I would be very doubtful about this thing. To our spring now test. You know what I mean? But no. No. Here's a spring test. No. Sorry, but no. Not in this state of the market. I'm risky, responsible in anything, but suicidal. I'm not. I'm not. Yeah. 5 minutes maybe? There's nothing on 5 minutes. And up, and then down. Yeah. Well, I have to put it on watch list. I think at this point I'm celebrating stocks that are not at the level. Yeah, okay guys, I gotta go. It's enough. It's like way more than I can handle. Have a look at this. But yeah, I'll see you later. I'll see you later. Trade responsibly on your own. Don't listen, I told you, to anyone. No one knows anything. So yeah, this thing is pretty much done. It's pretty much done. Volume distribution is no good. So yeah, you also gotta let it go. Okay, take care now.